Good morning. Our story today is from the Bible, and it's based on 1 Samuel 17. David trusts in God. Long ago, in a land far away, there lived a boy named David. David was in charge of looking after the family's sheep. Every day, David would help the sheep find grass and fresh water. Sometimes he had to use his slingshot to protect them from the wild animals. While he was out with the sheep, David often felt God close beside him. God was with David. God is with us. One day, David's father came to him and said, "I want you to leave the sheep and take some food to your brothers who are helping the king." David felt very important. It would be a long journey. He would have to be very careful, but he knew that God would be with him. God was with David. God is with us. Just as David arrived, he saw a huge man named Goliath come lumbering down the hill. David had never seen anyone so big. When Goliath walked, his footsteps sounded like thunder. Goliath shouted, "Send somebody to fight me!" And the king's soldiers ran to hide. But David did not. "If no one will stop Goliath, then I will," he said. David's brothers said, "No, you're too young. You're not strong enough." King Saul said, "No, you're just a shepherd boy. You're not strong enough." But David said, "I can fight lions and bears to protect my sheep. God will help me to stop Goliath." God was with David. God is with us. King Saul wanted to give David his sword and all his armor. But David said, "Oh no, those things are too heavy for me. I don't need your weapons of war. I'll use my slingshot and stones. These are the things I use to protect my sheep." David found some stones and walked toward Goliath. God was with David. God is with us. When Goliath saw David with his sling and stones, he laughed and laughed. But David said quietly, "My strength comes from God. I'm not afraid of you." Then David put a stone in his sling and slung it around and around his head. When he let go, the stone flew through the air and stopped Goliath in his tracks. God was with David. God is with us. Please take to heart the Spirit's message to us in this reading.